professionals from Phoenix and Scottsdale came together to form two beauty teams that would dramatically and forever change the lives of two women. Plastic surgeons, cosmetic dentists, medical spa practitioners, personal trainers, nutritionists, and experts in hair, fashion, and permanent makeup contributed their talents. The makeover candidates showed determination, enthusiasm, tenacity, and heart during a 4-month journey into a new reality. The Beauty Show Makeover Series stands at the forefront of a movement to help women understand that outer transformation can reflect a permanent inner shift towards self-love and greater confidence. Join us for the next 3 weeks as we watch Lisa and Barb leave their cocoons, dry their wings, and fly. The Scottsdale-Phoenix area is fast becoming a mecca for health and beauty. It is the perfect place to premiere the Beauty Show's Makeover reality TV series. To follow the weekly progress of the makeover candidates and to learn more about our beauty team of professionals, visit our website at www.thebeautyshow.com. In last week's show, Barb's husband Steve told us that Barb's involvement with the makeover was just so Barb. And after a brief moment of doubt during the sleepless night after surgery, Barb's sense of humor bounced back when she joked that she was ready for jogging. Meanwhile, Lisa visited Paradise Med Spa to learn what skin treatments would help her turn the clock back on aging. We finished up with Lisa's grueling 6-hour surgery for eyes, tummy, and breast enhancement. In this episode, Barb gets her smile makeover and teeth whitening. The plastic surgeons give Lisa and Barb the green light to crank up their exercise. Lisa goes to the spa for the latest treatments in skin rejuvenation, and we learn more about some of the beauty team professionals. Dr. Schwartz builds a foundation for Barb's smile makeover by removing old and unsightly mercury fillings and gold crowns from her mouth.
Yeah, what we're going to do is the same as we did last week. Last week we took out 2 of your gold crowns and we temporized with acrylic crowns until your ceramic crowns are fabricated by the lab. Today we're going to go ahead again and take out 1 more gold crown that you have on the left-hand side, and that's been in there for a number of years. We're going to be replacing this older gold crown. You can see the darkness around the margin down in here from oxidation of the old mercury. And we're going to be replacing this mercury filling as well. So we're going to be removing that mercury, cleaning out any decay that may be underneath it, and then we're going to restore those with direct composites, which, if done correctly, you shouldn't be able to tell when you look at them in the mirror that your teeth have been restored. We're going to isolate with a rubber dam so that we don't have any scraps of mercury going into her mouth, as well as protect her tongue and her cheek as well. How you feeling? You doing all right?
I feel like there's something in my tongue.
Oh, nothing. You're numb.
Just numb.
Just numb. This is an LED UV light, and it works as a catalyst to polymerize the composite in a quicker amount of time, hardening the resin. I'm going to take the rubber dam off at this point to restore these teeth. This is actually the polyvinyl impression that was taken of her prepped tooth number 19, which originally had the gold crown on it. The lab's going to take this impression, pour up a model, and from that model create a ceramic crown that's going to match her occlusion. Barbara's heading off into the Zoom room. It's our next room over to have her teeth laser whitened.
Teeth are so much more than an apparatus for chewing food. Dr. Schwartz believes that how your smile looks has a lot to do with what people think of you. A beautiful, bright smile can help a person land that job, get a promotion, and find a mate. When you invest in your smile, you're investing in yourself and your future.
What I'm then going to do is take what's called liquid dam. It's a liquid material that I'm going to put over the gum line and then shine it with a light, and it will harden that way right around the gums to protect the gums from the bleach. So basically all this is going to be showing is just your teeth, just the enamel and anatomical crowns of the tooth. Okay. The light is a UV-based plasma arc light, and what I'm using is a 25% hydrogen peroxide solution to bleach the teeth with.
Our next step in the workup for Barbara is to restore her anterior front teeth. Her next major visit will be for veneers on her top 10 teeth. That's going to be an exciting appointment for Barbara because she's going to see an extreme, vast change in her appearance. She'll be going into temporary veneers, but even in temporary veneers, the aesthetic appearance is going to be vastly enhanced.
Besides being experts in cosmetic surgery, Ali and Tamer Mosharafa are brothers. Here's what they had to say about that.
Well, you know, growing up, we've always been close. I think, you know, if I were to look back, we're not there yet. I mean, we're still growing up, so I don't want to claim that we're adults yet, but we're still growing up. But we've got a lot of stories, a lot of history together. I think the theme has been, it's been very close. Nothing out of the ordinary, but the stories that always come to my mind are back on Grove Street.
Yeah.
We had skateboards and we played together, but there was always that rivalry and competition and whose was faster, whose was better.
My skateboard was always faster than my skateboard.
See, there it goes. It's still here.
I think we've always been a little bit competitive, in a very positive way. I think you've always challenged me. You've always probably seen more in me than I usually see in myself. You know, being the younger brother is natural. I've always looked up to you, and you've always been so successful in everything that you've done. And some people would see that as a negative thing, but I've always sort of seen you as a role model. I've appreciated that very much.
You probably don't realize this, but you've pushed me in a way to try to set an example and also bring, you know, out my A game. The fun part of it is it's just beginning.
After a word from our sponsors, Lisa and Barb meet up to hear final words from their surgeons. And you won't want to miss learning how acupuncture can make your face look younger.